do you see that happening by joining to a robotics and AI a co-curriculum activity like this?
At the end of the course, they will do presentations, competitions, and they will present their final product.
Eminent edification, inspiring your future.
So, Doctor, about the robotics and AI programs for age 10 plus, what do you think the excitement is at this age?
Yes, I think personally, as well as some of the expertise in different fields, especially the people who are talking about child psychology, brain and cognitive development, they have identified this age is the best age for giving some educational stuff and new concepts to show the pathway and find the students or our kids' abilities in different area. I think in this age, the students has the curiosity.
Okay.
And they are willing to know what's going on, what's happening with technology and even other fields as well. So introducing robotics and AI in this era nowadays is very important to select the best age of student. So that's why we have introduced the first robotics and AI course for the students who are in age 10 plus.
10 plus, yes. So mostly what happens is the parents get excited when they want to put their child into extracurricular or co-curricular activities. So maybe the parent should have some more thought or more awareness on what they are trying to achieve by sending the child to a robotics and AI class. So should they be excited at this age, or should they be worried or more concerned?
So first they have to send their student for the short course, 6-month course. Then they can see the results, how their kids are performing. So then they will decide that, yes, they have taken the correct decision of sending their student to follow these courses. So we don't know what capabilities are hidden in our
True.
child, right? So we have to take the first step. If we have taken the first step, sending our student to follow this course or our kids to follow this course, then they can see the results. Then they can identify our kids are good at computer or robotics, AI, programming, electronics, or aesthetic sometimes. Right?
Correct.
Or multi-talented students can be identified by doing only. Right? So these programs are designed and developed for our kids following two fundamental educational principles. The first one is learn by doing. Right? Without doing, we can't evaluate or we can't come to a conclusion or decision whether we can do or not. Yeah. Whether our kids can do these kind of stuff or not. So let them to do. That is the first principle, education. Okay. Second one is learning from mistakes. Let them to do mistakes.
Correct.
Let them to burn circuits. Let them to burn diode, ICs, resistors. Right?
Correct.
Because we can't do the mistakes after the school time or after the university education.
True.
Right. In the industry, we are in a good period. Let our students to learning from mistakes. Right. Within that period, students can do a lot of mistakes for the purpose of learning. So based on those two principles, we have designed and planned these courses, robotics and AI. Actually, these courses are not only for learning robotics and AI. Topics nowadays coming with Industrial Revolution 5.0. Right? We have used that that technique to attract our students to the field of technology. What we are introducing is a technology. So behind these two keywords, they can learn a lot in technology. So they can write programs, they can develop their own apps, they can get the experience of using several software platforms and latest technologies. Then they will get more exposure to AI tools, how to use AI tools, how to develop a kind of mobile app or different application based on the national development, based on the society development. Through that, what we have focus behind the scene is give and expose our students to acquire 21st century skill set.
Exactly.
Right. So then they will come up with a lot of ideas, that is creativity, and they will come up with a lot of solutions, then critical thinking, logical thinking, problem solving capabilities, communication, presentation. They can address many things within this. That is not only technology, but to
The
be
skills
honest,
as well.
they will gain a lot in addition to the academic or the technical stuff. They will build up their soft skills as a lot.
Yeah, that's what now in the Sri Lankan education system, mostly it's like knowledge based. So when they switch on to the skill based activities like ours, robotics and AI courses, does it really help them in their school curriculums? Do you see that happening by joining to a robotics and AI a co-curriculum activity like this? Do you see it's happening there? The skill development, the application of scaling up your skill, does that happen at this age following robotics and AI?
Yes, from let's take the first program, Robotics and AI Beginner Level 1. So that technique we do follow is learning by doing.
Yeah.
Right. So from the first day itself, they see the things by doing. They learn the things by doing. Then we can identify the students, those who are lacking with some personalities. Then we can guide them to come to the front and improve their hands-on experience doing something. Then they will come up with some sort of, I think, ideas, creative ideas. And then at the end of the course, they will present their final product. So then naturally they have built up their own soft skills. Then that will be useful for their school curriculum as well. Right.
Correct.
So then the theory-based education or knowledge-based education is the one existing nowadays in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lankan context, we can see a highly exam-oriented education system. But we can gradually produce our student and train our students for, beyond that context, think out of the box and apply what they have learned in the classroom to real life. Though they have learned something for the examination, then they can come home and apply it. Right. For example, ICT and technology, then science, mathematics. They will learn the theories in the school curriculum a lot. But there won't be enough time for them to apply during the school time. But later on, they can apply those things in their homes or by following these courses. So then, I think that is the support we can give through this program for their school curriculum.
Also, maybe the pathway that we kind of want them to follow, isn't it?
Yes.
Like you said, it's beginner
Level 1.
So there should be 2, and they're probably scaling up their knowledge on robotics and AI.
So we have planned the first program for the 10 plus, age 10 plus students. Then after the successful completion of the beginner level 1 course, then we recommend them to follow the beginner level 2, which is a kind of internationally what is called recognized course. Then they will get the international certification from the Arduino from Italy. Then they will get the international recognition for their what is called skilled gain throughout these two courses. So with that recognition, they can go to the next level, intermediate level, and then the advanced level, right? So within that school period, they can complete those 4 courses. And we have the sort of courses for school leavers as well.
Okay.
Those who have that background, starting from zero towards the latest technology before they graduate from the schools. They have plenty of opportunities to acquire more knowledge and skills following these courses. Then after the completion of school study, they can enroll with the intelligent robotic course, which is a 6-month course, but the duration is quite high in terms of hours, which is targeting our students to get prepared for the training at Robot Lab USA. It's a rare chance, but we have that platform.
Definitely.
And we have that link. Send our student to Robot Lab USA for 2 weeks training. Not only that, after the 2 weeks training, with their preferences and the willingness, they can get enrolled for the 6-month training program at the same laboratory, USA. So we have a pathway starting from grade 6 or grade age 10 plus, let's say 18 plus or more, right? So we have a clear pathway. Then they will be expert in robotics, AI, and technology one day.
Yeah, the beauty of it is the parents, when they are probably trying to enroll their children to this course from zero knowledge, right? Taking all the way, see them having a secured pathway, like exactly what you said. It is being eliminated with our programs, isn't it? It's definitely eliminated with our programs because
Yes.
we are going through a secured pathway, and the skills that they are gaining throughout, and the application of those skills into the curriculum. So going forward, parents were looking to enroll their children into this particular 21st century skills, as you said. What does the most important skill that's going to come out with this child who is following robotics and AI at the age of 10 plus, right? What is the most important skill that does come out of the program?
Yes, one thing I can divide that into 2: academic and non-academic, or hard skill and soft skills.
Okay.
This is not like our era.
Yeah.
And nowadays, the world is looking for the people who are having soft skills rather than the hard skills. So they have weighted the soft skills and hard skills, and more weight is given to the soft skills.
Okay.
They should have the technical knowledge. I mean, it's not an argument, but they have to have a kind of set soft skills as well. For example, if I take a student who's performing well in technology or writing program or dealing with microcontrollers, microprocessors, making robots and applying AI techniques, but if he or she doesn't know how to explain, how to market it, it will be a problem for the industry or for the rest of the world. So then the creativity should be there for that student or that person to come up with a product. Then that product should be marketable, should be demonstratable by the person who developed that. So then communication skill, presentation skill, apart from the logical thinking and critical thinking, which are linked to the hard skills, then communication, presentation, which are linked to the marketing side, is really important, right? And from the first course itself, we have introduced those key points to our students. Some of the students are enrolled with our courses with zero programming knowledge. This is the first time they have seen these electronics or microcontrollers. They have seen these software we introduced during the first level course. For those who don't have prior knowledge about programming or electronics, we have a different set of tools to introduce programming in a different way, like building block type. So for that, we introduce Tinkercad for the beginner level course. They can start with connecting blocks together and create a program for their tasks. Then gradually they get into the programming field. So from the starting, they can start from the zero and move forward without any fear.
So talking about this zero knowledge student who is going to come into this pathway. So there are some students who are like having certain amount of knowledge, but they are very excited to go to the next level. They want like beginner level, no, just let's go to the intermediate level. So there was a classic example. There was one student wanted to go to intermediate level, but we insisted, no, better follow the pathway. And then when they came to the classes, they knew they had left out certain elements of the beginner level. So what they should have probably known, or probably have a deeper knowledge on that. So what do you think about this excitement of trying to quickly get into this robotics and AI excitement and trying to do certain stuff without having that deeper knowledge? What do you think? What's the
So, for example, if in that particular case, if one student has some kind of self-confidence, the beginner level is nothing for me. I have that knowledge with me, and I want to follow, or I want to get enrolled with the intermediate level. Sometimes at the middle of the intermediate level course, that student will feel that, oh, I have no enough capacity or capability of following the rest of the course.
Correct.
Because the most important fundamentals are covered in the beginner level course.
True.
Right. So the kind of lateral entries or have received, but analyzing them and discussing with those people and students, we have identified that it's because of their self-confidence. That is very important. And discussing the course content, we cover in beginner level 1, then 2, then to the intermediate level. Most of them have realized that they have to follow this pathway. Then without losing or without missing anything related to the robotics and AI, they can easily go through this pathway towards the intermediate, advanced, and then the intelligent robotic course. So sometimes we can accept the lateral entry if they have enough knowledge and proven knowledge about the beginner level content, but they have to sit for some sort of hands-on test. Right. In front of us, they have to show, they have to prove, they know more the content we have covered in beginner level 1 and 2. Then we can allow them for the intermediate level.
That.
But most of the time, they will realize that they have not gained that much of knowledge to get into the intermediate level. They will decide to follow the beginner level 1 first, then the intermediate level, and so on.
So, adding to the skills that we are talking about, certain skills, do you think that we should also have a additional aspect to this robotics and AI about coding?
Yes, we have a different program that is called ICT and coding. So that is specially designed for the very young students, those who are having the age below 10. Then they can start the journey from there. What is called the coding program is designed for the student who want to get into the technology field. Then they can study the coding using building block like programming, and gradually they can move forward following the courses. And after the completion of age 10, then they can get into the beginner level 1 robotics and AI course with that background. So we have a pathway for the young kids as well. So in terms of robotics and AI program, we have already drafted implemented that program in Sri Lankan context with the support of ANKA technologies for a better future of Sri Lanka to the rest of the world. So how about your plan to prepare this course to the international level in terms of robotics and AI, and facilitate, and how we are going to facilitate our kids to see the rest of the world?
Yes, now at ANKA Technologies, robotics and AI as a part of our education program was started like 3 years ago. When we wanted to implement these courses, the challenge we had was delivering across Sri Lanka at the same the content of robotics and AI across Sri Lanka with the same quality. So that's what we had to partner with many institutes, schools to take it forward. And we provided them the curriculum, and the partners are now implementing the curriculum in their classrooms. The other challenge that we are facing is about the underserved regions in Sri Lanka who doesn't have the facility of having such partners in their region. So now we are thinking about having an online program as well. So I think with the both approaches, having near to their neighborhood, like what we have it in Gampa, Eminent Education, and then across the other 13 partners that we have at the moment, as of now, our reach to the students are going beyond that with the online program as well. So ANKA Technologies is committed to delivering robotics and AI in Sri Lanka with a purpose, like with a pathway, securing them with a career pathway, giving the opportunity, giving them the international exposure to their education, with what they are learning, the accreditations what they need in order to pursue into a probably industrial level experience. So that's has been our throughout the last 3 years, and we hope the online program which we have initiated this year would benefit most of the students who are in the underserved region. So the other aspect was ANKA Technologies is the first company in Sri Lanka to introduce robots to the classroom, real robots. So our landmark achievement, I call it, is like introducing the first conversational AI robot in Sri Lanka to classrooms. So likewise, we have added all the components which is required for a child to scale up their skills, starting from the beginner level of those Arduino boards and all the way up to Jetson Nano boards. So these components are backing our curriculum, and the robots which we are introducing, yet more to introduce, are going to back the curriculum. So that I think will keep the whole ecosystem of robotics and AI education in Sri Lanka more alive and probably in aligning with the international standards. So that's what we are looking forward to.
Robotics Beginner Level 2. Enroll now